Imagine a city, standing tall and proud through the sands of time, bearing witness to countless civilizations, battles, and triumphs. This is Jerusalem, the city of gold and a cradle of faith. Its story begins thousands of years ago, around the year 1900 BC, when it was first mentioned in ancient Egyptian texts as Jerusalem, a name that echoes through the chambers of history, resonating with the sounds of prayer and the clamor of war. Nestled in the heart of the Middle East, this city's strategic location made it a coveted prize for many an ancient empire. Its early inhabitants, the Jebusites, were among the first to recognize its potential, laying the groundwork for a city that would become a beacon of faith for the world. Thus, the stage was set for Jerusalem to become a city of great historical significance, and its story had only just begun. Behold King David, an iconic ruler of legend, making his grand entrance in 1000 BC. As charismatic as he was commanding, his aura filled the room, instantly demanding everyone's attention. This was the visionary who catapulted Jerusalem from obscurity to prominence, transforming it into the capital of his expansive kingdom. In David's eyes, Jerusalem was far more than a mere city. It was a potent symbol of unity for his people. His triumphant conquest was not merely a military success, it was a stroke of strategic genius that propelled Jerusalem to the forefront as the heart of political and spiritual life. Following in his father's footsteps, Solomon, David's son, embraced the importance. He undertook the monumental task of constructing the first temple, a task that was no ordinary endeavor. This was not just a building, it was a majestic symbol of faith, an awe-inspiring testament to the deep-seated spiritual beliefs of the Jewish people. An architectural masterpiece, it was here that the Jewish people congregated, sought comfort, and expressed their devotion. Here, within these sacred walls, their cultural identity was crystallized and their faith solidified. The first temple stood tall and proud, a beacon of faith against the skyline. But as the sands of time shifted, the winds of uncertainty began to blow. The ancient world was a turbulent place, and the existence of this magnificent edifice was beginning to fall under threat. What would become of the first temple? In the face of looming danger, could it survive? In 587 BC, disaster struck as the Babylonians laid siege to Jerusalem, leading to the destruction of the first temple. The Babylonian conquest was brutal and unforgiving, bringing the city to its knees. Jerusalem was left in ruins, and the Jewish people faced a harsh exile, torn from their homeland. Yet even in exile, the spirit of the Jewish people endured. Under Persian rule, they were allowed to return to their homeland. It was a time of reconstruction and rebirth. The city's heartbeat was revived with the construction of the Second Temple. More than just a monumental structure, it stood as a symbol of resilience and hope, a testament to the unyielding spirit of Jerusalem and its people. It echoed the city's enduring ability to rise again and again, despite the challenges it faced. Despite the destruction and exile, the spirit of Jerusalem endured, and the city rose again from the ashes. And so the story of Jerusalem continued, a tale of resilience, survival, and an unbreakable connection to a sacred land. The turn of an era came with the Roman conquest in 63 BC, bringing new layers of complexity to Jerusalem's history. Under Roman rule, Jerusalem transformed from a city of temples to a crucible for a new faith, Christianity. Here, in this city of ancient stones and prophetic whispers, Jesus Christ preached, performed miracles, and was eventually crucified. His followers, catalyzed by his death and claimed resurrection, began to spread his teachings, marking the birth and spread of Christianity. Yet the Roman rule was not a period of peace. In 70 AD, the tension between the Jews and Romans escalated into a full-blown war. The Second Temple, a symbol of Jewish faith and resilience, was destroyed once again during this Jewish-Roman war, leaving Jerusalem scarred and smoldering. Jerusalem once again was a city marked by conquest and destruction, but its importance to the world was just beginning to unfold. From the rise of Islam in the 7th century to the Crusades, the Ottoman Empire, and the modern state of Israel, Jerusalem's tale is one of resilience. As the Islamic period dawned, Jerusalem's significance grew, becoming a revered city in the Muslim faith along with Mecca and Medina. The Crusades, a series of religious wars, further underscored Jerusalem's religious importance, as armies of Christians sought to reclaim this sacred city. Then came the Ottoman rule, a period of relative peace and prosperity, where Jerusalem flourished under the Sultan's governance. And finally, the establishment of the modern state of Israel in the 20th century, a monumental event that once again catapulted Jerusalem into the global spotlight. Throughout these epochs, Jerusalem remained a significant site for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Jerusalem, a city of gold, a city of light, a city of faith. Its story is woven into the fabric of our world's history, a testament to human resilience and the power of belief.